Hi and welcome to Pebbles channel. So we have already spoke about the muscular system, that is the different types of systems in our body and how each and every system contribute to the entire functioning of the body. So we have the picture of the skeleton drawn, and we are going to talk about the functions of the skeleton. The skeleton is covered with skin and flesh. This skin and flesh protects the internal organs from damage. So we are going to see the different parts of the skeleton. The skeleton is nothing but a framework of bones in our body, and it is the skeleton that gives shape to the body. So if we see the first function of the skeleton, it says that the skeleton gives the body its shape. The next, it is the skeleton that provides support to the body and keeps the internal organs in their proper place. So first it gives shape to the body. The second most important point it provides support to the body and keeps the internal organs in their proper place. The third point is the muscles that are attached to the bones help in the movement of the various body parts. So if I am to move my hand or my leg or my fingers, it is because of the muscles that are attached to the bones and thereby helps in the movement of the various body parts. The next is the purpose of the skeleton is to protect the internal organs from damage by surrounding them with bone. So the internal organs are surrounded by bones, that is by the skeleton, and hence it is safe. The skull, talking about the topmost part, the skull, this is the skull. The skull protects the brain. So the skull protects the brain. These are the ribs. The rib cage protects the heart and the lungs, and the vertebral column that is behind protects the spinal cord. So we see that the skull protects the brain, the rib cage protects the heart and the lungs, and the vertebral column protects the spinal cord. The larger bones, if you have a look at these bones, you see that the larger bones contain bone marrow. The bone marrow is a spongy tissue that is found inside the bones and which produces the red blood cells and the white blood cells. So the bone marrow that is present inside the larger bones, the bone marrow is a spongy tissue that produces the red blood cells and the white blood cells. So this is the structure of the skeleton. We see the skull, then we move on to the jawbone. We find the jawbone. Next is your shoulder blade, Then we have the ribs. We have 10 pairs of ribs. Then we have the upper arm bone, your upper arm bone. Then comes the spine. Then we have the lower arm bones. We have the hip bone or the girdle. Then we have the hand bones, the wrist, the fingers, all comprises of the hand bones. We have the thigh bone. Then we have the kneecap, the calf bone, the shin bone, and the foot bones. So The skeleton is a framework of bones. It gives shape to the body and supports the internal organs.